Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to Address Downstream. That's right. The bow tie is undone. We're ready just to relax a little bit, play more. My childhood copy of Pokémon Blue. We are doing the Catch 'em All quest, trying to complete the Pokédex in all the generations we can. Get that Pokédex diploma. I was streaming this earlier. Revisiting it now. It's time for Pokémon Tower. It's time to unravel the mysteries of the Silphscope. And a poor, lonely Cubone. So we'll get into that very shortly. We'll have a Ghastly to the team as well, which I'm looking forward to. I rarely use Gengar on my playthrough teams. I'm Charlie Merriman, a Merriman name, a Merriman nature, and I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series, as well as a content creator, of course. You might know me from my podcast, Chazingdra Chats. The various videos I put out, my one-liner montages, where I cast because I cast at official Pokemon events, and do little Pokemon puns there. But the biggest thing to say, of course, is happy Pokemon Day again, and we'll continue to digest the news from today's presents in the stream. So kick back, enjoy this Friday evening, enjoy the final few hours of Pokemon Day, if you're UK-based, that is. And let's just go back to where it all began, with Generation 1. So thank you so much, everybody. Let's catch them all. Okay. Triple Charlie, that's me. Thank you, Wheat Fat. Welcome back to you as well. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Welcome in, Luke. Welcome in, Wheat Fat. To pronounce the H. This camera's gone a bit wonky. Oh, I'm going to have to restart that, aren't I? The old blow trick. Tends to work like a charm. I'll just let it air a little bit. These kids these days don't know what we did back in the day when we were having problems with our Game Boy. Let's listen to the start-up screen as always. What Pokemon will we get on the carousel this time? It's always Chansey second. Is that programmed? Squirtle again, sure. gloom. It's often gloom. James, great to see you. You're a goat, my friend. Bulbasaur, let's have one more. Hello, Jay, great to see you. Porygon. James, have you seen the Pokemon news from today? Gen 10 announced Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. The starters are released too. Take a look. Okay. Let's unravel the mysteries of Pokemon Tower. Ignacio, great to see you. Do you get... I gotta talk on the ins and outs, but... yeah, I can't talk on the ins and outs, Ignacio. But appreciate being in the stream. I came to pray for Michael Ferry. Sniff. I can't stop crying. It's really heavy, this area of the game. Damien, great to see you again. How's FireRed LeafGreen? Or LeafGreen in your case. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. My Growlithe, why did you die? No other Pokemon game has talked about Pokemon dying. It's fascinating. I'm a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that had died. We have a rival battle now. I have to go eat and came back 5 minutes ago. Nice! The Doomish are on the same wavelength. What can I say? There he is. There's Lee, our rival. Well, who do we need to level up, actually? Because I think our levels are a bit skew-if. Also, with one more Pokemon, we get access to the item finder, I think it is, at 30. Candles, of course, are still leveling up. Great for the Bulbasaur that the rival uses. Fine, so, and then Snuffle we'll focus on. Ah, yes, Gen 1 memories. Oh, well, hello. Charlie, what brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. So brutal. Different time, I tell you. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. We're going to switch to Circuit. With this game, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, they obviously just haven't explored the Pokemon dying thing for a while. Gyarados, well, again, we got electric. I wonder why he sent out Gyarados here. Double super effective. Oh, we had a good angle there. Okay, that's fine. Real piece of work. Yeah. I often name my Pokemon rivals after you, James. My good friend from university, if people are unaware. He is a real piece of work. But yeah, James, have you seen the Gen 10 announcement today? Winds and Waves. Oh yeah, here we go. Winds and Waves that you'll be riding to the top of the Pokemon Mountain. Yes, that's right. Let's switch into Candles. I'm glad that roar didn't work. In fact, we can try and take down the Growlithe. And you have Bite. I think we just about have the edge, even though we should probably preserve Candles for the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Great that it keeps going for Roar. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Pokemon Day. Good, well, easy experience. I quite like to preserve here. Who should we switch into? We'll try Snuffle. Following Misty with Charmeleon. Yeah, who else is on your team though? Oh, Disable's fine. Cut's fine as well. At least we don't get confused. I spoke too soon, but anyway. Gil, good to see you. I did have a nice break. I'm looking forward to streaming a little bit more. Snuffle, you legend. Ivysaur. I really want to, even though we're super effective here, I really want to take down Ivysaur with our Candles. So we'll give it a go. Yeah, because Grass doesn't resist ground in Gen 1, it seems. The type chart is pretty different in Gen 1. Good switch from me, if I do say so myself. I'm Faust. Kanto plays chance. Exactly that. That was good damage, remember. Can't wait till Candles learns Flamethrower. I feel like Quick Attack won't do it. But I think we're out of speed anyway, yeah. Good. You stinker. Took it easy on you. How's your Pokédex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. I'm saying they're also Poison Gem 1. No, but I mean super effective. We were using Dig in Erica's gym on the Vileplume and the Victory Bell, and it was super effective. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. Ooh, that's a good one, James. I reckon Pombon, the fire starter, is going to be Fire Fairy, which is unique. Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Zubat, Mankey. You'll be fine against Misty with that. Hello, Uber, good to see you. Catch 'em indeed. Great to see you. Thank you for being here for a retro Pokemon dive in Pokemon's 30th anniversary. Subscope might be able to unmask them. Well, good news. That's exactly what we've got. There's also a healing pad in the Pokemon tab, but we want to add a Ghastly to the team. I rarely have Gengar on the teams that I play through, and I can actually trade to evolve. I have a red I can trade with. There's our Ghastly. Ghastly. I should have a Persevere out front so we can put him to sleep. What a crazy sprite. Anything else I'm knocking out, I think. So, try a Great Ball here. The Master Guard I had when I was younger was really adamant on catch a Ghastly, put it on your team. Nice, we got it. Gen 1 bug where it tells you it's super effective because it's poison. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe Guild. Oh, all sorts of errors in messages. Ghastly. Gas. I've noticed this with the Gen 1 species names. It's just they're as simple as they can be. Like Vulpix was Fox. Almost invisible, this gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. Did it say cloaks? I'm not sure. Ghastly nickname. So on the anniversary, it's like a chill after-party stream. Mischief. Feel like a smooth jazz bar sort of thing. What about just jazz? Quite like jazz. Nice. Well, that's potentially our team complete now, but we might make some changes later on. Training out Pikachu. Well, Pikachu would be great against Misty. I wonder if anyone's found any random shinies playing through FireRed LeafGreen yet. Someone in the world is bound to have done. Maybe a random shiny starter as well. Right, we need to level up this Ghastly as well, do some switch training. Okay, so it's not too far behind Candles at least. Here's Jazz. Lit, Confuse Ray, Nightshade. Great. Put you at the front so we can switch train. Ah, it's a shame we have all unique icon sprites here, apart from Jazz and Snuffle. But oh well. All unique would be a stretch, maybe. Shimmer got Shiny Bulbasaur to 360. Wow! Very cool. Psyduck Shiny and Safari Zone. Oh, there's Safari Zone already. That's so cool. Also, James, if you're unaware, yeah, FireRed LeafGreen have come out for the Switch now, so you can just play the Game Boy Advance games on the Switch. Pretty cool. Routine's ready for tomorrow. Nice! Yeah, big Pokemon weekend, Ariel. Hunting the Kanto starts currently, I'm sure. Well, there's FireRed LeafGreen, and there's also, going back to the True Gem one. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This channeler is going through something. It is a bit creepy. They're all a bit. They're all more for creepy, actually freaking people out. It seems in Japan, like in Gen 4 with Rotom and the old Chateau and the ghosts. So to official Pokemon stuff, just a random dude streaming a game like No, I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series Arcantius. I'm a VGC commentator. I was at Worlds last year commentating in the Anaheim Arena, which is an amazing experience. But yes, I am. Did you look me up or something? We all ZA shinies to home. Oh, I see. You'll get the opportunity soon, I'm sure. How many shinies do you have, Ignacio? What's your favourite from ZA? Nothing from Pokemon, for sure. We'll switch into Persevere here, who is fast becoming the MVP, really levelling up fast. But also our Sound Flash is putting in work. Really heavy rain. Oh no! Yeah, that would suck. Pokemon go in the rain. Trading up to the game, Gen 1 is still up there. Yeah. I'm noticing though, through playing through, how important the quality of life changes have been for Pokemon. Like, sometimes it does just feel a little bit slow, a little bit clunky. I mean, obviously because it's Gen 1, but you know what I mean. If we run into a Cubone, by the way, we're definitely catching that for our Catch 'em All quest. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, those didn't do too well on the channel, so I don't know how many more of those I'll be doing on Arcantius, but I hope you're enjoying the other content too. I'm still, like, early stages of content creation, so I'm throwing paint at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know? What's your story with Pokemon Arcantius? And same with you, Gil, and anyone else who hasn't answered that question yet. Kikikikwa. Sure. Isn't there a haunted house in, Gen 5 as well? Seems to remember something creepy going on there. PC bag the biggest quality of life updates, yeah. Also, obviously, abilities and, held items and things. Turning off battle effects and fast XP for grinding. Yeah, true. We're not at the grinding stage yet, but yeah. What am I doing? Beat them in a Pokemon battle and they come to their senses. Sorry, I was possessed. Crazy. Gen 1 is crazy. Begone, evil spirit. We do out level, but I think it's just better to switch here. I'm not sure if in Gen 1 Ghost is super effective against Ghost, like it is in later games or not. We might end up teaching Psychic to Butterfree, but we probably don't need to for a little while. Maybe only for the Elite Four. It's a TM. The spirit left. My friends were possessed too. We seem to have caught a relatively high level Ghastly, so that's nice. Be cursed with me. Quah! It's a good question that James posed earlier. What type combinations do you want to see in Generation 10? I think it's high time we had Fire and Fairy. Hey Ad, great to see you again. Yes, and we have XD confirmed now for the Switch, which is very exciting. Or at least the release date, which next month maybe it said? Can't wait to play them through. Real Breaking Nate. Kanto theme park, the first time seeing it, looks amazing. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'd like to go there at some point. I'm not in a rush to book a ticket to Japan to go, even though I love everything Japan. But it would be cool to go. Oof. Come on. Nice. Ice Ghost, oh yeah, true. Bug Dragon, yes, skill. Definitely Bug Dragon. Definitely up for a Bug Dragon. Nice switch here. Into Snuffle for a dig. No levitate in this game. Bug Dragon I've been holding out for a long time, Gil. It's a good idea. Ice Fire would be cool. Another Ice Fire other than the Galarian Diamantatan. Dragon Fairy, yeah. Beyond Mega Altaria. Can't crack the identity of the ghosts. I'm here to help. Legendary Bowtie Dragon would be cool, yeah, for sure. It looks so cool. Mega Delphox. Ooh, that makes sense. It's on a broom. Yeah, I saw that some of the new Mega's abilities have come out. Mega Devils with Levitate is a very cool one. Ice fighting type moose, that is specific, but I love it. They make sense. Ice fighting type moose. Very cool. No pun intended. Moose and Canadian geese as Pokemon are so dope. Nice. And maybe version exclusives too. Percy's taking a lot of hits here. Love my Butterfree. Departed stars of Pokemon, rest in peace. Be a Cubone. Oh, it is! Oh nice, we get the power as well. Nightshade is equivalent to the HP, isn't it? So I should be fine with this. Percy is awesome. Thanks, Gil. Oh yeah, Bone Club. Oops. Okay. Yeah, there's a variety of reasonings behind the nicknames, Gil. Okay, well, save you from the ding-dong. Because it never removes its skull helmet, no one has ever seen this Pokemon's real face. Lonely. Yeah, we will give a nickname. He's lonely. We don't want it to be lonely in its Pokemon Day. He's surrounded by friends. So we'll call Cubone... We'll just call him Loved. Cubone is loved. Transferred to the PC. Nice. Ting-Lu. Yeah, Ting-Lu and Moose are a deer. Not sure. Yeah, he's loved. Go Snow, cry! I'll go and Snuffle this time. Tom, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Yes. This is my green velvet jacket I was wearing at Worlds last year. Thank you for hopping in, Tom, and thank you again for your submission for my video. Maybe I shouldn't have used Dig with Confusion. Oh, nice. Snap out immediately. Yeah. Thank you for your submission, Tom. No idea. Hey! Oh, that's true. You did see it for me. But no, you know, I'm flattered. Where is the ghost? I must have been dreaming. Awakening, nice. HP up, great. Quest is good, thanks, yeah. It's been pretty popular, and so we've got 4 badges. Yeah, we're making pretty good progress. I've never got the diploma in these original games of completing the Pokédex, so I'm looking forward to changing that. I'm looking forward to playing through all the generations again in advance of Winds and Waves next year. The fact that it's next year gives me more time to complete the quest as well. How about you, Tom? And what did you think of Winds and Waves and all the announcements and yeah? And Brout, Gekwa, or Pombon? There you go. Gil and Tomry know each other. Very interesting. Some of these channels have Haunter as well. Bum, 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 bum. Good evening, Crabsy. How you doing? Yes, I know there are healing tiles. Thank you very much. Nice. Yeah. That's a good point. So we'll be efficient. I think they will have good performance Arcantias. I think that's why they're coming out next year. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald and Switch. Well, fingers crossed that happens. 2027. Yeah, exactly that. Don't mind the wait. Brout. Yeah, I'm also Brout. I don't really know why. Also, Brout kind of sounds the most northern. Brout. It's like Nout, I guess. Oh yeah, the healing tiles are right here. Good. Oh, a Haunter. Well, we're going to have one on the team anyway, so I don't need to waste balls on this. Cleanse this space. Very good. Oh, hello. Found his channel like at the start of the week. Is very impressive. Oh, nice. Yeah, great content. Gil, where are you based? Are you UK or US or where? Completely lost your voice. Oh no, yeah, you were feeling ill, aren't you? I'm sorry about that. Hope this weekend you feel better. Brout with those eyebrows. Damien, is Brout your choice as well? You know, I was going to talk to an NPC who goes, let me heal the team. Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying, Ariel. Tom, do you tend to go for the grass starter? Because it's water for me normally. Germany. Ah, okay. Nugget, great. Still using Mario Paint always. Oh, okay. Mario Paint, never played it. Yes, you are. Thank you very much, Gil. At least for me, you are, yeah. I am here. Grass most games is not intentional. Oh, fair enough. What vibes? Okay. Yeah, that's what I tend to do as well, but it just tends to be water. Not to evil spirits despite my training. Give me your soul. It's so intense. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Happy Pokemon Day to you. We are playing original Pokemon Gen 1, Pokemon Blue, my childhood copy on my childhood Game Boy Advance SP. And we're currently taking down the Pokemon Tower. I say taking down. I mean beating the trainers. On the Catch 'em All quest. Every generation, every Pokemon I can. And it'll take me probably the rest of the year, which is good because Winds and Waves are coming out 2027. At least it's not sooner than that. Appreciate you being here. All likes appreciated and subscribes. We're great to have you around. Doing a legendary reveal. No new mons. I don't mind that, especially because it's a 2027 release. They're probably staggering it more this time, right? Whereas Scarlet and Violet, I think we had more initially. So yeah, I don't mind they're slowing it down. Paralysis. Fair enough. Good design. Oh, Confusion and Paralysis, and we're using Dig. That's a shame. We're not that much of a thing when it comes to the type one picking starters. Fair enough. Well, Dig is all we can do, so... You could change the batteries. I sent mine into a battery replacement service, Gil. Don't know if this is going to work. So we'll go into circuit. Info throughout the year, not the year in the dark we have the Z8. Now, I'm pretty sure we'll get info throughout the year. People will be far more excited, far too excited about Gen 10, I think, for them to keep us in the dark for a whole year. Confusion and Para. Sorry, circuit. We'll go to candles. Oh yeah, midnight release in Japan. That would have been amazing. Can you imagine? Such a unique experience. Year from now, trailer 2 will drop. Do you think, Damien, do you really think they'll wait that long? I don't think they will for Gen 10. It is. At least it's not rap as well. Rap is brutal in this game, as we discovered in Erica's gym. To get them replaced, what was it? Only 3 years. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think they used a very good quality battery then, because it shouldn't be 3 years. Jack, good to see you. Doing good, how are you? Happy weekend, everybody, as well. Happy Pokemon weekend. Pokemon Day is will technically part of the 30th anniversary. Good question. I could see them releasing it on Pokemon Day next year. Gives them something to celebrate for next year. Nice, 27. Let's see. Oh, I have to trek all the way around. It's a good thing they put this here. It would have been very Gen 1 of them not to have had any healing opportunity and Pokemon to have to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. But I guess there are so many status conditions, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure I could learn how to do it myself as well. Amazing how, well, flimsy by today's standards, original Game Boy cartridges were. Leech Seed and Toxic is also evil. That's true, Ariel, yeah. At least there's no Protect in Gen 1. You think it'll be Holidays 2027? I really think it'll be around Pokemon Day next year. Depends how big the game is, I guess, because if we are going to be able to catch them all, and we're going to go to Kanto, Johto, and all the other regions, then yeah. Obviously they have quite the task on their hands. Ellie, great to see you. How's it going? Welcome in. Some retro Pokemon. Many blue, red, silver girls. Nice. They should call you the Resurrector. Welcome back, Keith. And you've entered with style as always. 3DS, that's true. Every possible Pokemon before each badge, kind of like an quest. Not before each badge, no, just casually over the course of playing through. I have, you know, it will mean playing the alternative cartridge just to be able to trade with this one to complete the Pokedex as well. I just thought, in the run-up to Generation 10, it'd be a good idea to remind ourselves of all the stories and also all the Pokemon that we've met along the way. What's your latest plans and content, Tom? Fair enough, Jay. Already evolving? Well, that's great. Thank you for your service, Jazz. Time for a Haunter. Jazz evolved into a Haunter. Very nice, Ellie. Ready to chill, it sounds like. Let's check the Pokédex entry. I'm not sure we did that for Sandslash, actually. Mouse. Curls up into a spiny ball when threatened. It can roll while curled up to attack or escape. A bit like Donphan. Haunter. Where are ya? There you are. Because of its ability to slip through block walls, it is said to be from another dimension. This will make Haunter Jazz much more usable, sounds good. ID on LeafGreen, nice. I've never reset for a trainer ID. I kind of like just going with what fate presents me with. Ooh, rare candy. And a guaranteed encounter with a rare candy. Well, I guess it was work, but it's Pokemon, so it's fun. I'm very lucky. But I head home, have the stream to listen to anyway. Nice! Sounds good. Well, have a good journey home, and welcome to the end of the working week and the weekend, Heath. Sounds good. All 3 Gen 3 starters, of course, going to have Shiny Bulbasaur and FireRed. Nice. Switch version is very comfy. Yeah, so I hear. It's very good. I thought the soft resets might be a bit much, but that sounds great. Play through both, complete the regional decks and try and steal all sites as well. Coming to the same on the moon. Nice. Well, you're in the right place then, Gil. Already caught one of you. What a fun back sprite. Oh, here we go. This is where the Marowak appears. Tried it so many times now, and you're still finding the ray tracing on all surprisingly good, and the density of geometric models is so much better as Generation 2. Interesting. Jay, your knowledge of how video games work is far superior to mine. So that's really interesting to hear. I haven't even got FireRed LeafGreen on the Switch yet. Maybe I won't at this point, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream some of it at some point, but I'm playing Gen 1 right now, so... Here we go. The Ghost of Marowak. Ghost appeared. That's an iconic moment in Pokemon, isn't it? Need to take a picture. It's the Marowak. I don't believe you can catch this Marowak. Yeah, exactly, Ellie. We get the power. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Exactly that area. It's really sad. I always feel sorry for Cubone and Marowak. Nightshade is a really good move to have access to. Do great damage even when it's not, you know, ordinarily you'd be not very effective. I don't think you can throw a ball, but I'll try. Pokemon box is full. Ooh. Well, that's a good reminder. I'm glad I discovered now instead of when I'm trying to catch Snorlax or something. Or a legendary, can you imagine? That's another big quality of life thing in Gen 1 that they updated, thankfully. Good experience for Jazz, though. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubo's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Thank you, Arcanthy. Even with a Master Ball, that's fascinating. How's it possible to try and catch it? Oh, I guess, yeah, you could do Team Rocket at Sylph immediately after getting the Sylph Scope. And so you could come with a Master Ball. That's a high level. Alright then, Team Rocket. Time to take you down. Yeah. At least there are no shinies. Can you imagine trying to catch a random shiny and the box is full? So we could actually trade to evolve this Haunter at any point, I guess. And it would level up faster and still get all the moves. But it still seems a bit early to try to evolve it now. I'm excited to go to the Safari Zone. Fill out some pages of the decks. I believe in the official order of gyms, you're supposed to do Koga before Sabrina, even though Saffron is nearer right now. So I might do that, and that means we get to the Safari Zone sooner as well. 29 Dream Eater at 38. Okay, and what about the Gengar? I assumed it was the same levels, but maybe I'm wrong. Jazz is doing great so far. Good addition to the team. Being immune to normal moves is so good. Lose shiny due to lack of Pokeballs, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Bug is super effective against poison in this game, I think. It's pretty good, to be honest. Bug needs a bit more love. Yes, you've been confused for so long and you keep hitting yourself. Come on now, Jazz. It's very annoying because we want to level you up. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you. Just have to have a stern word. Let's swap. Late 2027. Oh, that's interesting, Jay. Personally, I gotta be honest, I don't mind too much about all of the very minute bells and whistles. I know that it's all about the attention to detail, but I actually, you know what, I don't mind about Scarlet and Violet being a bit glitchy. It's just all about the gameplay for me, but attention to detail, obviously I'm all for. Nice. Catchable shinies. You found Professor Juniper's Chinchino, the very beginning of White 2 shiny in 2016. Wow! Was that just an accident, Gil? Just, you just happened to find it. That's very, very cool. Time 38. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Arcantheus, for that. Very jazzy. Yeah, that's true, Jack. Not going to forget this. Oh, we watched them walk out. Very slowly. Likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. On Pokemon Day, going back to the original generation. Let's remember, 2027, Pokemon Day 2027 is literally a year from now. They've already had a long old time to work on it. So I just think late 2027 will be too long, and also, I think it'd be unfair of them to announce Winds and Waves today, and then make us wait for more than 18 months for the game. What's great, though, is that they have taken on board the feedback of, I'd rather them spend a longer time on the game like they did with Zelda games, and take care of every detail. Ghost doesn't affect psychic types in this generation, sure. Crazy. Nightshade is different because it's direct damage. They were kind of funny, Jay. I do have the link cables, thank you, Arcadius. It was random, wow! That's so crazy, Gil. Graphics and glitches, yeah. That's true, Ariel, that's true. Imagine you become beloved. Yeah, true. I guess so. I'll go with this. That'll be good, Jay. We'll have to see. In the middle of the year instead of the end of it. Don't know as the development Gen 10 starts where. Yeah, true. Can you imagine? Pokemon are only good for making money. Stay out of our business. Never were a more classic Team Rocket line of dialogue spoken. Yeah, I play too much Pokemon as well. But we're having fun. Around Pokemon Day, we can only wait and see. I think it would make sense if they did, to be honest. They've obviously deliberately left the date vague to give themselves wiggle room, but also, it's probably about time they announced Winds and Waves anyway, because there were so many rumours about what it was going to be called. Performance. I guess look at all about gameplay seems to be bad performance. That's true, yeah. Brace the immersion. I can't wait. I hope to have Ledian on my team in Winds and Waves. Even though I'd ideally just go for all Gen 10 Pokemon, Ledian, it's a special one. Ooh, we can't do anything to this. So I'll switch to Campbell's. However, if I have Brow and Lediad, then I'm pretty weak to fire. Better balance that out. True, yeah. Seeing the console to its fullest potential would be great. I really want it to go back to the Sword and Shield art style, though. I prefer the cartoon vibe. Because Pokemon is a cartoon. True, yeah, Jack. Oh, nice crit. Hyperfang. Didn't want to see that. Oh, 1 HP, would you look at that. The invisible focus ash. Candles burning bright. Just goes for a different cry altogether. I think that was Golems. Because it can't handle the ding-dong. We'll go back into Jazz. Can't believe Jazz is already just a level behind Candles, having only added it to the team a little bit ago. You're gonna cry real tears. I feel like we're going to be able to catch them all. I think they're all coming back for Gen 10. I know some people will say, nah, it's not possible, but I just feel like they will. Maybe through DLCs, but yeah. Totally go. I think what they might do is try to release the game early 2027, then have a DLC release for Christmas. Yeah, true. That's a fair point, Jack. Glad you agree, Gil, yeah. I love the art style of Sword and Shield. Please. Good. Little Caterpie, yeah. I feel like we'll have Caterpie, but time will tell. 2 Pichis at the end trailer, though. Yeah. Wavy Chew and Windy Chew or something? I wonder what significance they play. Not getting away with this. Getting away with what? Stopping evil. Levels Lapses and W. Yeah, true! Outfit customization on the level of ZA. Even though I didn't love ZA, the outfit customization was the best we've ever seen. That's true, Jack. I think we'll have legendaries back, especially the previous generations. You came to save me, thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubo's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Pokemon House, Pokemon Tower. They didn't have the most imaginative names, did they? Mr. Fuji. Charlie, your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. Poké Flute. Here we go. Snorlax time. Upon hearing Poké Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. That's the line that tells us to use it on Snorlax. But also, yeah, you don't have to spend money on Awakenings anymore, just play the Poké Flute, which is a nice touch. Yeah, apparently, Ellie, that's what they're called. Be the professor, which would be really cool. Oh, they could be the professors, couldn't they? Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be Wheat Fat. Also, oh, let's get some more Great Balls. Do we need more potions and stuff? Pocopia. That's next week. How are you feeling about that then? More super potions, 100%. Oh, we need to drop off some items as well. More Great Balls, more revives. Antidotes. Super Potions, Great Balls, Revives, Antidotes. This is my shopping list. Super Potions, Great Balls, Revives, Antidotes. Yeah. How many Great Balls do we have? Wait a second. Real Shiny Locks. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Jack. Going through all the trouble to save someone only for them to be like, it's fine, won't hit myself, let's go. True. That's true, Ariel. 7 Great Balls, I thought so. For Snorlax, we're going to need a few. I remember my Pokemon Master Guide when I was younger recommending have like Well, 20 Great Balls, I think. And anyway, they'll be useful, unless we're about to get Ultra Balls, which maybe is the case. But even so... Yeah, we'll get 20, sure. I think I have 3 Super Potions. I'll get 9. Revive. I can't remember how many we have, but let's get 7. That's a big number, isn't it? We'll get 5. Couple more antidotes. Right. Let's drop off some items. That's fair enough, Wheat Fat. It depends what kind of games you like, and I'm not a sim game kind of person, to be honest, so... Choose one search and rescue team phone calls when you've lost you didn't know the phone numbers. I didn't know about that Arcanthius. That's really funny. Was that hiker okay, though, in the end? I hope so. So, we're dropping off... May as well drop off the Awakenings, because we have the Poké Flute now. We can drop the Silk Scope now as well, Silk Scope. I don't want to store the bicycle for crying out loud. Also, how do you put a bicycle in a PC? Elixir. HP up. Nugs. X accuracy. Rare candy. Give me that bicycle. Oh, we've got to switch box as well. Got to switch box. Glad I remember that before we encountered Snorlax, because that would have been so annoying. Bill's PC. So much of the... Yeah, no, I won't. Try and do everything as intended. Into 2. Great. So I think we're done now. Heal, obviously. Yeah. Pacopia, love the demo. I didn't actually play the demo. Yeah, tons to do. It's kind of overwhelming, I think. That's fair enough, Tom. Good chance next 3D Mario game is coming out later this year. Ooh, that's true, Jay. Well, that'll be the holiday release then. I just thought Animal Crossing. Fair enough. Glad you're taking your time with it. Oh, this theme. So good. Music is, I think, more than 50% of why we all love Pokemon so much still. The impact music has on all of us, it can't be understated. I'm also going to put the bicycle back to the top of the bag. Thank you for the tip. I can't remember who it was now. Oops, did the wrong thing. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Pokemon Blue on Pokemon Day. What a treat. Cheeky item here? Apparently not. Happy Pokemon Day to you all. We are talking about it all extensively. Route 12 and north to Lavender. Little gatehouse for us. Funny story, I think someone's lost the noise spam trial. Exactly. Okay, it is funny. Goodness. Trying to show my bike in your PC. Agreed. Really good wheat fat. I prefer the classic root music. Yeah. Agreed, Gil never misses. Ooh, we've got a little upstairs. But before we go upstairs, everybody, I just want to give a shout out to my members and patrons on stream. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. It means a massive amount. And it's something I want to get into the habit of doing going forward. So, how will I find that? Yes, I know. Go onto my own channel and watch one of my own videos, and it'll be in the description. Let's see. If I go onto my water monotype. Let me give a big shout out to, and I'll mute the music for this. Ash the Carp, Decrepit, KC Pokemon, 19 Token, Pokemon Trainer Mike, Shadow Fiefka, Brasidon, Omega Soul, Drifloon Supremacy Association, John Chai, Wolfgang Han, Rich, Eliforn, KD, Blue Vactor, Duckies, Gym Leader J, Indie PC TV, Ziggy Van der Heiden, Doob Snacks, Ben, Casey Core, N3rd, Possum Breath, Molten Shirts Peterson, Ariel AC. Thank you so much for your support of the channel, everybody. If you're just tuning in, hey, these people pay to support the channel and the content, and you can become a member too by clicking join. And my Patreon is linked below too if you want to support the channel directly and get the products that I release, the bonus Rapidash rounds and other bonus videos as well, there, and support me and get some bonus content. So thank you so much. Yeah, loving what I'm doing. I'm glad you're loving it too. Good. I look forward to doing more member shout-outs over the course of future streams. So thank you, everybody. And I know that some of you are here tonight, so appreciated. And now, let's head upstairs. Friend's first playthrough ever. Gen 1 is playable. He's lost, couldn't find Oak. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jay. Hilarious, though. Do we have an aid up here to get an item from? Clearly not. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. Oh dear, okay. Feel bad taking it from you. That's fair enough, Jay. Not helping, that's fun. Shiny odds aren't used to the bad rates. Yeah, but it's so much more rewarding, I think. Shiny hunting is at its best at 1 in 8, 192 odds, I believe. Become a member. If you click on join below, then you can pay to support the channel, Jay. Even if you're just considering it, thank you. It means a huge amount. Really appreciate you being here, though. All sorts of perks. You can see what they are when you click on join before you actually join. Switch era China is trying to figure out FireRed LeafGreen. Yeah, they will. So China has to use the RSV and then go for it. Exactly. That's true, Ariel. That's true. Yeah, who knows? User development team always delivers. Agreed. Yeah, what TM have we just got? The Great Circle of Life, Ariel, what can I say? Swift, okay. I remember the Master Guide telling me, I know I keep going back to this Master Guide, but it's so nostalgic. I remember the Master Guide saying you can get the Swift TM. We already have it on Pikachu. Looked into the binoculars, a man fishing. Looked into the binoculars, it's Pokemon Tower. What do you have to say? There's a lookout spot upstairs. Great, thank you. Do we still have Jazz out front? Yes, we do. I got a bite here. Exactly that, Gil. Doing my Fire Monotype speedrun, found a random shiny Zubat. It was insane. The reactions on my channel, I made a short, and you can watch the Fire Monotype speedrun to see it. Welcome in, hello everybody, happy Pokemon Day to you all. Let's revel in the nostalgia of Gen 1. Yeah, true, Ariel, yeah. Incidentally, everybody, I am most likely not going to be able to stream tomorrow, but I plan to stream on Sunday. I'll let you know if that changes. but it'd be great to see you on Sunday, in the evening. Maybe like 6:30 UK time, 7 PM. So yeah, I hope to see you there. No, I know, Ariel. I love how in Gen 2 they've made the bubbles sort of across the screen. Come on, Jazz. That is the worst. The fact that you can't attack on the turn you wake up is just so broken. I don't know how that made it past quality control, to be honest with you. Sure, we'll try again. I thought the AI was supposed to be bad in Gen 1, but I mean, it's pretty, on it for today. And the crit, of course. Oh, do it, Adulish. You won't regret it. Absolutely brutal. Oh, goodness me. Right, switching to circuit. That was, I think, 4 hypnoses in a row as soon as we'd woken up. Just crazy. Rap is unbelievable in this game as well. You can watch the VOD from the stream I did earlier today for going up against Erica. Because Rap just... You can't attack. It just attack continues, attack continues, attack continues. And if they outspeed you and they use Rap again, well, sorry, mate. You can't move again. Wow, you deleted a save with Shiny Giratina. I know what you mean, girl. It is all about the random ones, but if you put time into hunting one, I would still keep. But no, I get it. Exactly that, Ariel. The NPC does know. Alright. Tom, my Water Monetize speedrun video came out this week. And, can I use the Poké Flute out of battle? Now that's a catchy tune, but has it woken up? No, okay, so I have to be in battle, fair enough. Anyway, Tom, I saw the bit where Bidoof enabled us just to heal the rest of the team and then immediately went down to the Garchomp. That was hilarious. Now my line's snagged. Can't wait to get Surf and get that item. I love the bit in Pokemon games where you go back through and access the areas you couldn't before with HMs and things. Level 3 Pidgey. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jay. So your friend is just a total newcomer to Pokemon, it sounds like. No such thing as wake up attack. Exactly, yeah. Here we go. Good. If anything, though, the Poké Flute sounds like it should put Pokemon to sleep, right? That sounds like a lullaby. Anyway. Brutalized by an enemy Pokemon. Exactly that. Yeah, an unbelievable moment with Bidoof. Expect to... Okay. That's interesting, Gil. I say interesting, I mean, I hope that you're, you know, okay, and if you need help with that, then I hope you find it, but, okay, you don't shiny hunt anymore. Interesting. But you used to shiny hunt, that's interesting to hear. Maybe one day you'll return to it, but also I agree with you, the random shinies, the totally random shinies are what it's all about. On the way to Fuchsia. With a better rod, I could catch better Pokemon. Sing it, sister. There's gotta be a hidden item here. This is a very niche question. Do you recall your favourite time you've been back to an area you couldn't access before because of surf or rock climb or rock smash, whatever, and been so thrilled by what you found there? Like, what are your fondest memories of that? I think for me, and I'm talking like the random ponds in towns, you know. I think the U-turn in Gen 4 is called Canalave. You surf down and do a U-turn in this forested area to pick up the TM, and then you come back to Canalave. Using Waterfall in Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire Emerald, to get up in the route where Feebas appears. All sorts of berries and things, that's cool. I hope berry planting comes back in Gen 10, that'd be cool. We didn't learn him. I thought we learned Hypnosis at level 28. Clearly not. Okay, I'm glad you're fine though, Gil. And yeah, good luck with that. Diving in Gen 3, yes. And those little dark patches on the ocean floor that are items. I'd rather be working. Really? Than fishing in a Pokemon game. Although this isn't a Pokemon game for them, is it? It's just life. Yeah, we're going to switch train candles. Okay, everyone else is level 30, that's good. And the rest of the team is catching up. I like our little team we got going here. No. No. Because the problem is, Bubble lowers our speed, and then it can outspeed and Hypnosis us again. Please don't lower our speed. It didn't. Got a crit. And that crit did nothing. Crits are weird in Gen 1. Okay, we still outspeed, and we've had no speed drops, and we're aware. Oh, I meant to go for Nightshade. Oh well, it'll be a two-shot anyway. Good, we dodged the Hypnosis. Finally some luck. Hello, Mr. Popo, great to see you. And we dodge again, that's amazing. Oh, we're Gen 1ing it up on Pokemon Day for the 30th anniversary. Great to see you, Mr. Popo. What's your favourite Pokemon? Okay, so not the Registry. Oh, it's got to be the Registry. Agreed, Gil. So special. Great for Kyogres. You're wasn't able to catch in your first play. Oh, wow. That's so fascinating. I love hearing stories like that. I thought it was a grave for Kyogre. That set my imagination running wild. Shell was cool. Wow, how come you weren't able to catch it, Gil? Surf to the man and tell them. Oh, that's true, yeah. He's right there, yet so inaccessible. That's a really good point, Ariel. Hello, hello, everybody. That's very similar to Meowth's cry. I only just detected that, really. Bum, 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 bum. We've got to go back and use a Pokemon Center. And we get the power. Likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody, and we're about to encounter Snorlax. Vital for our Catch 'em All quest. Gen 2 always love when you've got the waterfall HM. Agreed! Now it's time for exploring and finding out that the one waterfall in Gen 2 leads you to Kanto. Yeah, true. Well, there's actually waterfalls in Mount Mortar as well, which is cool. Mount Mortar, I love those locations that you never have to go to in Pokemon. Just fleshes out the world so much. Let's go back and heal now. Good that. Oh, I was about to say it's good that you can cycle through these gates. I thought you could in Gen 1. It's not actually that far to get back. Sapphire was your first game. I haven't saved Legends, never had a legendary before. That's fair enough. I am Sapphire over Ruby myself as well. Koga. They're both obviously cool, but Koga hits different. I won't get on the bike just so we can hear this theme again. We are making dollar in this game though, so that's good. Flying all these trainers. Dragapult, Armarouge, Typhlosion, and Conkeldurr. What a combination! Very cool. Kingdra is my favourite, hence Chazingdra, my online name. For so many reasons. Here we go. Snorlax. I love how in Gen 2 it's a much bigger sprite. Sport fishing area. Tell you what, we should have gone the other way so that we could pick up the Fly HM. We should have gone out of Celadon to get Fly. Speed things up. But oh well, we can do that later. I don't think any of our team can learn Fly. I don't think Butterfree can do it. I don't think it qualifies as a flyer. Okay, so our plan, we're going to go with Circuit. I think it can rest off the paralysis. We'll give it a go anyway, we'll give it a go. And we have 20 Great Balls. Snorlax time! Put your guesses in the chat how many Great Balls it's going to take. I'm going to say 7. Let's do this. Sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. First time actually seeing the icon in this playthrough. That's the ordinary size. Crazy. It's a very cute sprite. Right, Poké Flute time. 10. 5, okay. I mean, that would send you to sleep, right? That wouldn't wake you up. That's a lullaby. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Fair enough. See Morville in Gen 3, that's very cool. That secret cave. Glad you like Kingdra as well, Mr. Popo. Pokemon-inspired name, that's so cool. True, yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. It's nice and unique. The same level as this Snorlax, which is good. Got the Thunderbolt. That's true, Jack. That's true. Amnesia, that's brutal. Hunting for the stakes in Palderis Hunt. 1 ball. 10, 5, 4, 9. Okay. Area 0 was... I remember going in there for the first time, just having my mind blown. Nice, we get the power. Does it have rest in this game? I can't remember. Circuit, your sacrifice not in vain. We'll go candles. I think I want to shiny hunt Snorlax and FireRed LeafGreen one day. That's not a lot of damage. We can get away with an Ember, I'm sure. Snorlax is looking comfy. Although, I don't know, it's weird that... its legs are in the air. It's almost like it's sort of kicking forward. And the arm behind its head, its claws are sort of like this. But yeah, it is looking comfy. What a fun Pokemon. Terapagos, how much it haunted you before we knew it was a small guy. Cosmic horror entity because of its depiction. Oh, fair enough. That's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about the book description. Clearly it doesn't have rest. Or apparently not. Exactly that area. It feels very uncanny. I don't know if anyone's seen the film Annihilation, but it reminded me of that. Everything is just not quite what it seems. I'm going to spare you the ding-dong here. Okay, I don't think really... I'll go for tackle, I guess. Just weakening it as much as possible. Oof. That was oh, it does have rest. It is now sleeping, though. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Let's switch. I reckon Snuffle will be good. The immediate wake up, of course. Yeah, that's good. Use rest now. Better that you use it now. Hello, everybody. Let's Snorlax it up. Happy Pokemon Day. Was that a crit? I missed it. I think it was. Let's dig again. Of course you wake up. Right. I know there's another one, but let's just try and catch this one. So I know it's done. That's the first time I've had to reset, and it wasn't even a loss to a trainer. I would find it annoying, I think, if I was watching. That sequence of sounds was ingrained into my head when I was younger. Specifically the opening theme with the Squirtle cry. I wonder why it didn't go for rest before. Giant orb hanging in the indigo disc. Yeah, true. That is true, Jay. And there are so many cool items up there which I hadn't realised. And actually, Jack Clark, a VGC player, posted about that. And it saved me because I was building my team for EYC and I needed an ability patch. And I was like, wait a second, I think there's one up there. Okay, good. Good to get the rest out of the way now. And before you use any amnesias. Likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. I tell you, I was in bed very late last night working on my YG Love Pokemon video that's now out. Check it out. It's a nice little montage. So I hope I'm going to sleep like Snorlax tonight. Possibly even in Gen 1 with rest, you're guaranteed to wake up after 2 sleep turns. Which is a bit broken, really. With rest, if you're choosing to use it, I feel like it should be... Ooh, that was a crit. Yeah. I feel like it should be... Let's try and sleep it now with Persevere. I feel like it should be not a guaranteed amount of turns of sleep to make it a bit more balanced. Nice. Gen 2 Mr. Popo is definitely my favourite. How about you? Just the right age when Gen 2 came out. Stop waking up. At least we can now do what the NPCs were doing to us and putting it straight back to sleep. Okay. Time for our first Great Ball. Okay, that's one. 2. Don't think anyone said 2, but we'll take that. Very nice. 6'11", wow. £1,014. Very lazy, just eats and sleeps. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. Yes. And we will call Snorlax. That's Pokemon Sleep. And there was a Pokemon... Yeah, Mew is coming to Pokemon Sleep. So why don't we name him... Is it Birth Island where you find Mew? No, Far Away. Let's call him Far Away. Could call him Nod for the sleepy thing. Call him Far Away after Mew in Pokemon Sleep for Pokemon Day. Far Away. Far Away is a sweet name for a Snorlax. Excellent. Gen 2 and Gen 4, nice. Makes sense because they're sort of tied with Heart Gold Soul Silver being Gen 4. Let's just go back and heal. Ah! Is one of Professor Oak's aides up here? Nice! What do we get now? If you've caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, which I have, I'm supposed to give you an item finder. Nice! I'm looking forward to using that in the Underground Pass, because there are all sorts of items hidden down there. 33. Here you go. We get the XP share once we've caught 50, I think. Items on the ground that can't be seen. Item finder will detect an item close to you. Can't pinpoint it, so you have to look yourself. Looking forward to using that. Good. I'm looking for Nidorino. Want to trade one for Nidorino? Don't have one, mate. Sorry. Looked into the binoculars. It's a beautiful view. Looked into the binoculars. The only way to get from Cerulean City to Lavender Town is by way of the Rock Tunnel. I guess you would be able to see that. That's a good way of putting that in the game. When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to think up names? Not really. In Lavender Town there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. It's a good tip as well. Why do we have the Cinnabar Island theme here? So random for this gatehouse. I've never detected that before. Cinnabar Island and that random gatehouse. What's that about? HGSS. Oh, beautiful. No, that's fine. I will be spending time with my girlfriend tomorrow, and that's it really. I plan to keep streaming this on Sunday. Probably get a head start on some other content this weekend, which has been a long time coming. Maybe my EUIC vlog. Candy Eevee's episode of the podcast comes out next week, so I'll be editing that. Yeah, fairly chill one. How about you, Jay? Oh. No, I don't need to... I think we're fine for depositing items. Don't have a 5 gen. Interesting. That's really interesting to hear, Ariel. If you had to pick one, or you really don't. Sport fishing area. Fair enough, Mr. Bobbo. Thanks for being here, Mr. Bobbo. By the way, everybody, my Discord is linked below if you want to hop in there. It'd be great to see you in there. I'm at Chazingdra across all socials. I have a podcast. I do all kinds of content. I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Company International for their video game championships. Check it all out. Yeah, all sorts of candles here. Certainly a massive gatehouse. Yeah, maybe. Outdoor massive gatehouse. Sorry about the screech noise, everyone. How about the underground? Yeah, that's true. It is a cool theme. Ooh, self-destruct. Can we take this? I doubt it. Great, back to the Pokemon Center. I'm sure, Damien, there was a lot on offer. I'm kind of sad I missed out on the Nidorino Gengar pin badge, and it was stupid of me. I was holding out to see the price of the Game Boy jukebox, but then I realised I didn't really want it that much anyway, so... And I don't need more pins, so... See, scream something with your girlfriend, you don't want to, but she insists. Happy wife, happy life. I guess so, Jay. Yeah, I have no desire to see Scream 7 myself, but I'm not much of a horror fan, to be honest. Nice. Candles needs to catch up. Maybe you'd be a Gen 1, I bet you really don't have a favourite. Fair enough. Favourite Gen is Gen 5, yeah, fair enough. New Pokemon at time, and a day later your friend told me they revealed them once you're a fan. Fair enough. I keep saying fair enough, apologies. Hypnosis, there we go. That's really useful. We can inflict the pain on the NPCs now. Unplugged. And Dream Eater will be huge. Let's go back and heal. Yeah, Gen 5. I love Team Plasma in Gen 5. Weird that it's called Plasma. Like, you got blood and plasma in the body, but I mean, plasma has nothing to do with that in terms of Team Plasma. But when they first said, hey, people are, you know, Pokemon don't want to be captured, it blew my mind. I was like, oh yeah, you raise a good point. Yeah, please do, Mr. Popper. There's all sorts. I'm trying out all sorts of different content right now. Both pins are sold out. Which, what's the other pin, Damien? Thank Arceus indeed. I don't think we have to deposit that much. CM39. Yeah, that's it. Try and get some more lines script narrated, and then try to finish most of the graphics editing on the first chapter. Oh wow! First chapter, graphics editing. Goodness me, Jay, this sounds like a magnum opus, and I'm excited about it. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's play through Gen 1 on Pokemon Day, Pokemon's 30th anniversary. Looking to the future, but going back to the past. What better way to live in the present on Pokemon Day? Catching them all, and playing through the games. So we pave the way for winds and waves, reminding ourselves of all the generations and Pokemon that came before. Right, let's have candles out front so we can switch train. Fire and electricity is a kind of plasma. That makes sense then with Reshiram and Zekrom. Gen 5 is your favourite, Krabsy. Okay. Really dislikes of not having old Pokemon. That's interesting, Ariel. Ah, yes. Super Rod. Weird that we get that before the Good Rod. Guess it depends which way you go. Excellent. We can fill up all sorts of pages in the Pokédex now with this. We don't need another Water Pokemon on the team, though. Once we freeze, we're going to capture and use them against those who are against us. Yeah, I know. That's kind of... I remember having my mind blown when they were like, hey, it's all a front. Of course we don't want Pokemon to be free. I remember being like, wow, this is novel for a Pokemon game. Hopefully Quick Attack doesn't take too long. Also, Magikarp don't really give that much experience anyway, so... This Magikarp could have evolved into Gyarados. It's level 24. But this fisherman was like, no. Fascinating decision. Gen 5 sprites and music, yeah. All the music. Fair enough, Jay. Never had a real point between us. Some members believed in the message, some didn't. The group itself never had a leg to stand on since the Lobo guesses. Yeah. Good use of the phrase, never had a leg to stand on. Max frustration, Hydreigon, you don't believe in Pokemon liberation. Yeah, true. Good point, Crabsy. And a nice attention to detail. Sort of violence will beat you up. Exactly. N was a real one. You know what? Gen 5 I need to remind myself of, and that's something I'm really excited about with this quest. Playing through all the games, reminding myself of all these little details I've missed. Yeah, it's going to be a special time, so I hope you're all along for the ride. I catch Magikarp all the time, but they're so weak. Cut is such a weird thing, isn't it? Because, like, there's no way that sapling has grown back in the time it took to fight that trainer. But sure. That's the game's way of saying, it's weak. Just stick with it. There will have been people back in the day who kept Magikarp on their team, not knowing what it evolved into. I'm sure it would be something if I level it up. Then all of a sudden it's Gyarados. I just think I remember in the school changing room, someone with a Gyarados card and me thinking it was the coolest thing ever. It's a great Pokemon. Tom, thank you so much. You sleep well. Have a merry rest of your day. Good luck for work tomorrow. And thank you for being here. Always a pleasure. And thank you again for helping out with my Pokemon 30 video. So very exciting graphical stuff when you get better at editing, but for now by that, you know, everything else that comes on screen. Yeah, fair enough. Always space to grow. Fan theory 3 times. Yeah, for sure. Sequel games for this quest. Probably not, no, I'll keep it just to one, because otherwise the quest will become untenable. Dunsparce in Gen 2. Yeah, exactly, Ariel. I love Dunsparce, though. I'm looking forward to finding the Swarm Pokemon in Gen 2. I'm doing a shiny Dream Team quest in Silver, of course, and I'll have to use a different cartridge for the playthrough. I'm looking forward to streaming that again. I'm currently going for a shiny Gene Ditto, so I can have better shiny odds of hatching a shiny Misdreavus, which otherwise you can only get very late in the game. Oh, the burn will help here. Will a quick attack do it? Just in case it doesn't, let's switch into Jazz. Yeah, it's a very niche Gen 2 mechanic, and I'm looking forward to teaching people about the shiny Gene. For Alligator, Ledian, Tyranitar, Misdreavus, Espeon, Kingdra is the team. I'm excited for it. Do enjoy some shiny hunting. I'll be streaming that sometimes too. Got the Ledian, you're the Ledibird just a couple of weeks ago. Could have made my Pokemon evolve with Moonstone. That's just telling you use Moonstone in Nidorino. I'll love to see that. You picked up more antidotes as well. But still 10 years younger. Yeah, agreed, Gil. It's a scary time, isn't it? Ooh, I think we can get Venonat in this patch of grass. Shout out to Venonat fan. Venonat behind me. And the Magikarp with Dunsparce. Yeah, well then they did it with Feebas in a more blatant way. Oh, in about 23 years, yeah. 23-year evolution. The Dunsparce, what a fun Pokemon. Gen 2 Shiny Sparkles is all about. And the screen going negative, oh. trying to push it as much as you possibly can. I'll find other ways of making things look similar to what you're imagining without specialized tools. Yeah. What software are you using, Jay? I use DaVinci Resolve, and it's amazing what you get for free with DaVinci Resolve. I recommend it. Pretty much Mr. Fuji at TCG. I'm pretty sure Venonat appears in this patch of grass. If not, obviously we'll move on. Yeah, the goofy ones are fun. Maybe I'm confusing things. We've got a whole bunch of trainers to fight in a moment, so got to conserve this PP. You know what, we can just get Venonat in the Safari Zone. We'll do one more encounter. If it's not a Venonat, we'll move on. Because we've got all of these Pokemon already. Yeah. Toad School, yeah. Also, when they announced Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty sure we knew the region was called Paldea. Whereas Winds and Waves, we have no word in it. This is another reason why I think they're going to be dropping trailers periodically throughout the year. What a random line of dialogue I find. Imagine meeting a stranger and them saying, oh, I found, I don't know, a banana in a cave once. The carbohydrates. Sure. So yeah, the name of the region. Having said that, Pokemon Day, when they unveiled Scarlet Violet, I don't think they gave us the names of the first partners. So that was a step up today. We know what they're called. What a creepy animation for Lick. Ghosts are busted in this game. 28, nice. It's getting there, it's getting there. Confuse Ray, not bad. Get rid of Tail Whip. Here we go. Do you have a preference on winds or waves yet? I literally have no preference. I guess we don't know the legendaries, so that makes sense. If I had to just pick on instinct... I don't know. Whereas we've had more sea-based Pokemon games like Sapphire and Blue, to an extent, with Blastoise. We've never had one based on air, so I kind of like winds. Even though I tend to go for the second in the pair. But then I did that with Scarlet and Violet, and I far prefer past to future, so the Paradox Pokemon let me down. I'll get both, probably. If I'm creating content about it, it'll be useful to get both, but... in terms of my playthrough game, I'm leaning winds, but we'll see. Combos boosted the speed in my Pokemon. Glad someone's telling us about the vitamins. Cramorant, great Pokemon. XY, I don't remember the XY reveal trailer. What a cool naming convention though for the games, X and Y. Open shot, okay. I don't know open shot. I see, okay. Well, I'm glad you gave it a go. All your hard work will pay off, I have no doubt. Just online experience, interesting. Favourite goofy Pokemon, that's a good topic of discussion. Pseudo-Wudo is up there for me. Fair enough, Jay. I was making Resolve work on just the MacBook I have that does not have much performance. This might have been a mistake. Yeah. Wins for you, Ariel. Fair enough. Nevo felt like people were truly living in that world. Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, the outfits! I didn't pay attention to that. I need to check up on that. Also, Windy Chew. I mean, the overtones of flatulence are hard to ignore. Pokemon look happy, even though they lost. Hey, that's the important thing. My plan wasn't to stream for too long tonight, but I'm having so much fun with you all. So we'll see how much longer I stream for. Box Legendary, yeah, fair enough. Get both eventually, but always we are number one. Interesting. And Luke, welcome to the chat, great to see you. What do you think of all the announcements today? Tons of gameplay, stars down legendaries, wow. Clodsire, ooh yeah. Quagsire is amazing. The Quagsire Comfy plush is just incredible. To be fair, there's a lot of Instagram content about it, which I'm all for. But I'm very much in the market for one. Steel type EV, maybe a dragon. What, you thinking Winds and Waves, Jay? A new evolution would go hard. Ah, he's telling me that was a crit. Goodness me. At some point we're going to have to evolve Dratini to complete our Pokédex. That's going to be quite the chore. Hyperfang. Another revive for you then, Candles. Sorry. I haven't used Birthday in Battle in ages. Nearly a Blastoise. I was tempted to have Dragonite on this team, actually. I've never had one on my Red-Blue playthrough. Maybe I'll still have one. But... I don't know, I quite like our team as it is. A Doomish Shuckle is great. I'm a big fan of Shuckle, and also how its crazy stat distribution, I think, is really fascinating. Nice. Oh, really? Oh, Gil. Please don't be shy, you're very welcome here. All of you are welcome to lurk or chat as you please, of course. Right, I've got to revive Candles again. Clodsire, nice. Ludicolo is great. Yeah, big for... Actually, maybe Ludicolo is my favourite. I want to become a good trainer. I'll train hard. Fair enough. Very excited for Winds Waves. Felt a bit subdued about the rest because most of the games I don't play. Yeah, fair enough. Route 13, north to Silent Bridge. Is that what they call it? I wonder why. Outbreak to give you an excuse to play Scarlet. Yes, fair enough, Luke. Still got the starters, haven't we? Maybe Witchery Bars from Pinterest, someone had made him into a bag with lines of Chester. That's so fun. Megastarmie is goofy. Interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of Megastarmie, I have to say. I just think Starmie itself is such an ethereal Pokemon, and Megastarmie is just too goofy. But I get that it's based on, I think it's Mega Man in Japan. Mega Cramorant. Oh! No, that would be sick. I guess he's goofy, yeah. We're going to have to go to a Pokemon Center, restore some PP. Ridiculous damage. You little brute. Fine, we'll Super Potion. Alrighty, everybody. I'm going to beat this next trainer and then call it a stream. And they're blocking our path as well. Do you want to Pokemon with me? I wonder if they were trying to make that verb catch on. Do you want a Pokemon? Didn't work out. Spits out Dynamax Peaky. Massive Cramorant. Chazingdra is considered goofy. Yeah, true. Sushi Pokemon is a great idea, I think. Inspired. Oh, Minimize. This is where, I love this Gen 1 Minimize sprite. This is where Swift comes in that Pikachu has. I might just switch to that now. Especially with Sing. Remember, these aren't Fairy type. They're normal in Gen 1. And we can't therefore use Jazz, so yeah, let's use Circuit and show off Swift. Never misses. You've already got a 5 hit. There we go, 3. Nice. Level 29, good. Yeah. Interesting. What makes Tatsugiri so good if you can explain to a layman, JD? Also, we don't have to go all the way back to Lavender. I wish I got Fly now, but anyway. We don't have to go all the way back to Lavender. We can stop off with Vermilion. Thank you, Payday. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I just like cool ones. I wonder which is stronger, male or female Pokemon. Teeing up for Gen 2. So clearly the joke with "do you want a Pokemon with me" is that she doesn't know the terminology. And people say battle rather than "do you want to Pokemon." So I'm going to go back and heal, get back to where we were, and then we'll continue on. Well, Sunday is the plan. Maybe we'll even head into the Safari Zone on Sunday, add a bunch of Pokemon to our Pokedex. If they stay in the Safari Balls. Searches out support cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Ramps Energy. No one needs terminology. Yeah, exactly. Not even the developers, because there are so many fan-made terms. I love how shiny was originally a fan term that became canon. Fascinating how one influences the other. Also, on this graphic, on the stream backdrop layout, we do have all of the Pokemon, but it ends at Articuno because obviously we don't have another full row of Pokemon. Alright, back on the bike. I had fun Pokemoning with you all as well. Do you guys want a Pokemon on Sunday? I think I'm down. There's a chance I don't stream on Sunday, but that's my plan. Especially because I doubt I'll be able to stream on Monday. But then the rest of next week should be back to kind of normal. I also need to go through the notes I started making about my monthly plans for streaming and content. See how we're doing. I think I'm doing pretty well with the plan I laid out for myself at the start of the year. And it felt good to make a plan, you know? Feels satisfying to stick with it and gives me more of a launch pad heading into the rest of the year. So, anyway, very good. We did good today. We did good. So, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Once more, if you've enjoyed the stream, please do like, please do subscribe. It would be wonderful to have you along for the journey. And I'm at Chazingdra across all socials. My Discord is linked below, and my email is linked below if you want to get in touch. It'd be a pleasure to see you in the Discord. Happy Pokemon Day to you all, but I'll say more about that in just a moment. Become a channel member for bonus stuff, bonus videos, and all sorts of other things. You click on join below to see what those perks are before you actually join, and also my Patreon is linked below. It'd be a pleasure to have you following along on there too. You can buy products individually over there. The season 2 of my podcast starts dropping from Wednesday, featuring Candy Evie. There'll be 10 episodes, taking us up to about the middle of May, I believe, and taking us up to episode 100 as well. So all sorts going on, lots of content to check out. Looking forward to getting more videos out for you all. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you all in stream today, both now, the stream earlier of my Blue quest, and for the Pokemon Presents itself. And what a lot of news we got. Winds and Waves coming up, the next chapter of the Pokemon series, and it's coming out in 2027. It's kind of like, obviously it's good they're putting time into it, but it kind of just, the longer they make us wait, the more pressure there is on them to get everything absolutely perfect. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But anyway, and of course Champions coming soon as well, and XD and Colosseum. I'm looking forward to playing that on stream. That'll be something to look forward to in terms of my March streams. But in terms of this, yeah, hoping to continue on Sunday. So like maybe 7 PM UK time I start on Sunday evening streaming. So I look forward to seeing you then. Nothing else to say. I think that about does it. I hope you all have a very merry weekend. Let me check up on these messages. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you so much for moderating as ever. And thank you for all of your support. Thank you very much, Ariel. Yes, I'll miss you all tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, most likely. But yeah, I think it's important to refuel as well. Come back to it, finding fit. Gil, I'm glad you had a good time. Great to hang out with you. Nice to meet you as well. Hope to see you again on Sunday or just around, Miss Popper, as you say. Merry Pokemon Day. Exactly, Jay. See you next time. I always like to see you Pokemon on stream. Thank you. See you whenever, indeed, Krabsy, and thank you for your support as well. Thank you for moderating. Merry Pokemon Day to you, Ariel. Happy Pokemon Day, Adoomish. Thank you, Luke. All the love going around. Candy Evie is a delight. Look forward to the episode. Thank you so much, Jay. Hope you enjoy it. Jay, thank you. And see you next time as well. Good luck with your editing. So, everybody, once more, please do like if you enjoyed. Please do subscribe if you're new. You have a very merry weekend now. And most importantly, of course, a very merry Pokemon Day and a very happy Pokemon's 30th birthday to you all. Final thing, check out the Why Do You Love Pokemon video that I released today. Hope it will put a smile on your face. Just a 15-minute montage of a bunch of people in the Pokemon community talking about why they love Pokemon. So enjoy that. Everybody, Pokemon's provided us with so many fantastic memories over the past 30 years. Who knows what's to come over the next 30. Merry Pokemon Day. See you on Sunday.